Hey y'all, Father Jim Haney from St. Paul's in the Plains in Lubbock. This is part two of a four-part video blog series I want to do on the intersection between horror movies and the Book of Revelation and other scriptures as well. Last week I talked about evil human beings in horror movies. Today I want to talk about the dangers of nature. That's often a theme in horror movies. In fact, there was an old prayer in the medieval church from ghoulies and ghosties and long-leggedy beasties and things that go bump in the night, good Lord, deliver us. Our ancestors in the faith, when you turned out the lights, they didn't have lights to turn off. When the fires went out, when the sun went down, it was dark and scary out in the natural world. And we've banished a lot of that, but we're still at the mercy of nature from time to time, and our horror movies will often reflect this. It can be something like a shark running amok. Think of Jaws and the fearsomeness of just a great white shark on the loose. Or there are those radioactive ants in the 50s movie Them, or giant gorilla King Kong. You get Godzilla, another radioactive created monster. Nature run amok. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Sometimes it's storms. You have things like Twister or Tidal Waves and Poseidon Adventure. You get those kinds of movies as well. And we have that whole subgenre of nature run amok, nature from another planet. You've got aliens that come and invade. Independence Day, the Alien movie series, Aliens, the Predator movies, some great horror movies with aliens coming from other planets to wreak havoc. And part of the underlying message of these is, y'all in the 21st century, don't get so content. Nature can be a tough and dangerous place at times. We're living in a pandemic right now. If we need a reminder of that, it's all around us. At times, nature can be very difficult to deal with. And we've had hurricanes, we've had tornadoes, other natural disasters in our world, tidal waves, and we know that nature can wreak great havoc. And yet part of the vision in Scripture is that when God brings earth and heaven together, when the New Jerusalem comes down from heaven, the chaotic forces of nature will be gone, and nature will be restored to wholeness and serenity and peacefulness and in harmony with human beings again. And one of the great images of this is when in Revelation 21, the writer John the Divine says, "And the sea was no more." The sea in the Bible is a source of chaos and danger, and yet in Revelation, all that chaotic nastiness is gone. And in the book of Revelation, it's the beast that comes up out of the sea. The sea is a horrible place, often in Scripture. I mean, the Jews were a desert-dwelling people originally, and so, the sea is a dangerous place, and that certainly is reflected in Scripture in many, many ways. And also, there's that wonderful image in chapter 7 of Revelation that those who are sheltered under God's throne, there's no more scorching heat, no more thirst, no more hunger. All those things we experience because of the vagaries of nature in our world, all those things will be healed. And in the great promises of chapter 21, no more sorrow, no more crying, no more pain, no more death. And that's one of the greatest natural enemies of human beings there is. And so it's okay to be afraid of nature. Nature can be a dangerous place at times, and it needs our respect, and we need to be aware that we're not the masters of the universe that we often think we are. Nature can often turn on us with a vengeance. And so that calls for a little bit of humility. But also it calls us to trust the living God. He is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. And he is the place in the midst of calamities and catastrophes and disasters and pandemics. He is the place to turn for ultimate safety, and really the only place to turn. And so with that thought, I'll leave you for this week. God bless. Have a wonderful day.